Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. OhSheReads here. For those of you who are joining me for this live stream, thanks for joining. And for those of you that are catching it on the playback, I would just say that if you're not getting my live stream notifications, make sure that you are subscribed, because I know for a while YouTube was like unsubscribing people. So just make sure you're subscribed, and then because I have gotten messages from a few of you that are like, I never get your live stream stuff. So make sure that is, happening, that you're subscribed, and then make sure that you hit the notifications bell, because if you don't hit the notifications bell, then you won't get a notification when I go live or when I post a new video. All right, I'm just going to check my playback real quick. I'll be right back. All right, I'm just had to check it real quick because I apparently was not I did a live stream yesterday. For those that missed it, my book club, A Seat at the Table book club, we did our June live stream where we talked about our June book of the month, which was With the Fire on High, Elizabeth Acevedo's newest release. We had so much fun, but at one point my mic started going wonky, so I just wanted to make sure that everything is going well. So far, so good. I'm trying to get the most out of this daylight while I can. So welcome to my bedroom, or at least my reading corner of my bedroom. This is where I keep a lot of my books. As a lot of you guys know, I do like to use books as decor as well. And so I do have like my little reading corner here. I have like a shelf. I have my mirrors, which is, sitting on a pile of books. And then I have this bookshelf. You're not going to be able to see the whole bookshelf because of the angle, but this is the best angle that I could find, so I apologize. But the second shelf that you can't see has most of my Holly Black books. I think all of my Holly Black books, my Tahira Mafi books, my Saba Tahir novels. Then on the very bottom, I have my, let's see, Jenny Han, To All the Boys I Loved Before books, and then her other series. I have my Marissa Myers books, and I also have my the Remnant Chronicles, basically, trilogy. So that's the shelf that y'all can't see. So I thought it would be fun to combine this part 2 of my Sunmer TBR. If you have not seen part 1, then I highly recommend going to check that out. I filmed that some point last week. It is on my channel, so go check it out. It is, a good time and get you caught up. But I thought it would be a good idea to combine this also with the idea of the Reading Rush, formerly known as Book-Tube-A-Thon, is happening in a few weeks. And they did post their challenges. And so I thought that not only would I choose part 2 of my Sunmer TBR, I would also incorporate the reading challenge for the Reading Rush and, help me to choose that TBR as well and kind of combine that into one. So Reading Rush challenge number 1. Read a book with purple on the cover. So I have my Sarah J. Maas collection up here with her 2 series. I have not finished either of them yet. I know, it's really bad. That's actually one of my goals for this year, but I think I'll probably do it in the fall because I have really fond memories of reading Sarah J. Maas books, tail end of summer, early fall. So I think I will continue that. I need to finish both series. So, and I probably will need to reread. I'm probably gonna have to start from the beginning because I've taken such a long break now that there are gonna be key details that I've forgotten. So I did say I wanted to at least read a series during this summer. So I'm not gonna start with that. So we will just bypass that shelf. Also, you guys will recognize like my part 1 books, the books I've already chosen, the 10 books I've already chosen for the summer. I had to put them somewhere, so you guys will notice them here at the bottom. All right, so let's take a look at this corner right here. I think for challenge number 1, I'm gonna go with, this is tough, or is it? Actually, no, it's not. I'm gonna go with this because I've been trying to, oh no, I picked up the wrong one. Sorry, guys. Ooh. This is gonna be interesting. Can you guys see, kind of? I'll hold up the books for you. Purple on the cover. Does this book have purple on the cover? No, this one does though. Okay, I've got my pick. It's got a little bit of purple on the cover, and I've been trying to find a way to read this book. So this is Let Me Hear a Rhyme by Tiffany. Oh, I'm frozen. Okay, there we go. Let Me Hear a Rhyme by Tiffany D. Jackson. This is her newest release, and it says with lyrics by Malik, and then in quotation marks, Malik 16 Sharif. So that's kind of cool. So there's lyrics in here, and she collaborated with an artist. On the back it says, they keep saying, let me hear a rhyme, let me hear a rhyme. I'm about to start charging pennies, dimes, nickels, maybe fives. Before I finish this, remember me for my penmanship. I'm all work, no play. My new name is Business Trip. In other words, I'm no joke. But it ain't no sequel I make you scream too and go ghost. That means I'll disappear into thin air. Maybe then I'll be a legend when you hear me everywhere. That was terrible, but you get the gist. Brooklyn, 1998. Ooh, going back. Biggie Smalls was right. Things done changed, but that doesn't mean Qadir and Jarrell are cool letting their best friend Steph's music lie forgotten under his bed after he's murdered. Not when his rhymes could turn any Bed-Stuy corner into a party. Oh, I lived in Bed-Stuy. Not after years of having each other's backs. With the help of Steph's younger sister, Jasmine, who is eager to seek justice for her brother, Qadir and Jarrell come up with a plan to promote Steph's music under a new rap name, The Architect. Soon, everyone wants a piece of him, but when his demo catches the attention of a hot-headed music label rep, the trio must race to prove Steph's talent from beyond the grave. As the pressure and danger of keeping their secret grows, Qadir, Jarrell, and Jasmine are forced to confront the truth about what happened to Steph. Only each has something to hide. And with everything riding on Steph's fame, they must decide what they stand for or lose all that they've worked so hard to hold on to, including each other. Wow. Tiffany D. Jackson's third novel is a stunning ode to hip-hop, friendship, and Brooklyn, remixed into a page-turning mystery that cements her place as one of the most outstanding voices in young adult fiction. Wow, I'm so hyped for this. You can see the purple in it a little bit. Can y'all see that? So, okay, I got book number one. One moment. All right, challenge number 2. Let's see. Read a book in the same spot the entire time. That's going to be super easy. I usually read a book on my bed, but I'm going to try to challenge myself and say I'll either read this book by the pool or outside. I kind of want to try to read a book outside. So I think I'm going to pick something short. So I don't want to be, I mean, obviously you can read it outside over multiple days, but I don't want to be like stuck out there, for hours. So let all fly. Short and sweet. I know exactly what I'm going to choose. It's a book that I've been meaning to read. One of my really good friends just published her second novel. She's an indie author, and she does have a AuthorTube/Booktube channel. I don't know if she's been active on it recently, but I loved her first book, and she just recently, a couple months back, published her second book of poetry, and it says, I hear Nirvana, just call me. And this is by Key Etienne. And Key, if you're watching, I'm so sorry. It's been crazy busy the last couple months. I'm not going to make any more excuses. I'm definitely ready to read this. I had the honor and pleasure of reading some of the poems before she published, so I'm super excited to see how the final versions turned out. But you can support her if you like poetry. She does publish independently on Amazon. So you just search Key Etienne, and I will have this linked in the description box after this live. This is what the cover looks like. She worked with one of my most loyal and wonderful subscribers for the cover art. Her name is Carol Brown. I love her art. She's so talented, so supportive of my channel and everything that I do. So I just want to support her as well. She is the cover artist, and I'm super excited. I love this cover art. So yeah, I can't wait to finally get into this one. Okay. 2 books and 2 challenges down. Let me see. Challenge number 3. I'm so ghetto, y'all. I couldn't even find a list of the challenges, so I'm literally like speeding my way through the video where they announced all the challenges and just like pausing it where they list the challenges. It's, you know, it's working out so far. Not the most efficient thing to do, but it's working out. Number 3, read a book you meant to read last year. Okay, that's like almost every book on this particular shelf. I meant to read The Bells last year, guys. Never got to it. And now I'm kind of apprehensive about picking it up because I heard that the sequel is such a letdown and so disappointing. But I also own the sequel as well. So it's kind of like, I kind of bought it when like, it was one of my highly anticipated releases of the year. And then for some reason, I just never got to it last year. And now the sequel's just more recently come out. And I guess it wraps up the series or duology. And people said it was really disappointing. So now it makes me not want to read it. And I really hate that for me. So I'm just going to force myself to do it. All right. I got 3 books, 3 challenges. Number 4, read an author's first book. Oh, this one's easy. You guys are going to laugh at me for this, but I still have not finished reading Again But Better. And I did promise y'all a review, like a formal review. I had a live stream with the girls from my book club talking about Again But Better and all of our issues with the book, but I feel like I didn't give it a fair chance because I didn't finish it. I do want to make an effort to actually give you guys a formal review, not just a live stream, like a formally well thought out, well articulated video with all of my thoughts, and put that up on my channel for those who are curious. So I know a lot of you guys found me because of my Zenith review, so I understand like wanting to see my thoughts on this. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish it. As many of y'all know, Christine, Whole Banana Books, you know, y'all know who she is. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this. I'm about nearly halfway through. I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but yeah, I want to finish this for you guys so I can get the review up. Again But Better. Okay. So 4 books, 4 challenges. Moving on to challenge number 5. Let's see what we got. Challenge number 5 is read a book with a non-human main character. Okay. That's tough. Where is my fantasy? Oh gosh. I don't have a lot of fantasy in this room. I'm not even gonna lie. A non-human main character. Ooh, that's tough. That's a tough one. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. My girl, Holly Black. I have been meaning to finish reading or get to The Wicked King, which is the sequel to The Cruel Prince, because I know the 3rd and final book is about to come out. But I also need to reread The Cruel Prince. And I know technically the main character, our female protagonist, is actually human, and it's all the other characters that are fae. But you guys are going to give it to me, right? I mean, the main male protagonist is fae. I believe, are her sisters fae or are they human as well? I can't remember. I need to reread it. So I'm rereading The Cruel Prince so that I can get to The Wicked King so that I'll be ready when the 3rd and final book comes out. If you guys didn't know, I freaking loved this book. Loved this book last year when I read it, beginning of last year, I think, right, is when it came out. It was one of my favorite reads. Like, I loved it. I don't care what anyone else had to say about it. I freaking loved it. So I'm going to reread it. And I actually wanted to, it's actually great timing because there's a video idea I wanted to do talking about The Cruel Prince and the themes in it. So this reread comes at a great time because I want, you know, everything to be fresh in my mind when I do my talking points for the video. So number 5, 5 books in, 5 challenges in. Challenge number 6, pick a book that has 5 or more words in the title. All righty. Okay, I think I know which one I'm going to go with. It's going to be a smaller book. It's an adult novel, and I've been curious about it for a while. It's conveniently also right here. So this is called The Smell of Other People's Houses by Bonnie Sue Hitchcock. And apparently this is her debut. It was blurbed by Gail Foreman, a thrilling, arresting debut. So it says on the back, 4 very different lives are about to become entangled. Ruth wants to be remembered. Dora wishes she were invisible. Alice can't bring herself to leave. Hank is running away. They live in Alaska on the cold edge of America, where each one must find the strength, courage, and heart to survive. So I'm really curious. The blurb that has me the most curious says, a buffet of pain and beauty. Sign me up. And it's short and it's cute. And I'm not going to read The Dust Jacket, but I'm really hyped for this. So there we go. All righty. Moving on. 6 books, 6 challenges. And number 7. Read and watch a book-to-movie adaptation. This is a very popular challenge they tend to have every year. And honestly, I do not know because I'm very, I don't want to say fickle with my book-to-movie adaptations, but I generally don't enjoy book-to-movie adaptations. Very rarely. There are very few that I have genuinely loved. So, and honestly, I don't know if there are any books on my shelf that, oh, I know. Sorry, I'm like rambling, and then I'm like, I know what I'm going to do. To All the Boys I Loved Before. I've been meaning to reread this. This is probably my favorite young adult contemporary series at this point in time in my life. I think the level of enjoyment that I got out of this was so high at the time that I read it, and I have never reread the series, and I've been wanting to. So, and I also haven't, don't kill me. I know it's so sad, but I haven't not watched the Netflix movie yet. I don't know why. I honestly don't know why. I've just been putting it off, and here we are. So I'm going to reread To All the Boys I Loved Before, and then I'm going to watch the Netflix movie, and then I will probably continue on with the series because I just love this series so much. Don't really agree with her ending up with Peter, but it's okay. I'm gonna let it go. So there we are. We are 7 books and 7 challenges in. My Reading Rush TBR is complete. I'm just going to hold it up for you guys. Sorry I keep leaving the frame. But I am in my bedroom, so you guys kind of have to bear with me. But here we go. 7 books, 7 challenges. Perfect. So now I just have to pick 3 more books to complete my summer TBR for this year. So let's see. All right, so to complete my summer TBR, the final 3 books I am going to go with, I think I'm going to go with more Jenny Han just because I've been wanting to read this series for a while, and it's never quite worked out for me, and it's very summery. All right, so this is the Summer I Turned Pretty series. I think I will buy another edition where they're all separate just to make it a bit easier to read because this huge paperback has all 3 of the books in the series, and I think I bought it out of convenience, and I thought, oh, that'll be easy. It's all here. Like I can just quickly get through it, but I have tried to read this, and it has been a struggle. So I think I'm going to just go ahead and get the books separately, and I think that will make my life a lot easier. But this was, I want to say this was her first books that she ever wrote, if I'm not mistaken. Definitely her first series, The Summer I Turned Pretty. And the first book is The Summer I Turned Pretty. The second book is It's Not Summer Without You. And the third book is We'll Always Have Summer. And I really enjoyed Jenny Han's writing. On the back, it says, she has only ever loved 2 boys. Isabel spends every summer at the beach, but this summer is different because this year 2 brothers will notice her for the first time. Conrad, unavailable, aloof, who she's been in love with forever. Jeremiah, friendly, relaxed, the only one who's ever really paid her any attention. From first kisses to first loves, seasons pass, promises are made, and hearts are broken. Now Isabel must make the most difficult decision of all. And the queen, Sarah Dessen, blurbed it and said, this book has what every girl wants in the summer. I mean, you guys know me. I'm a sucker for light, fluffy, hearted romance. It's called The Summer I Turned Pretty. It's summertime. It's a no-brainer. And so I'm going to finish out my TBR with this. So I'm just going to hold everything up. Sorry, guys. I was Prince by Holly Black, which is a reread. Then I am going to finish up Again But Better by Christine Riccio. Ooh. How do people do this in their videos? Like hold up all the books? I struggle with it every time. Then I'm going to finally read The Bells by Donnell Clayton. Ooh. Then I'm going to finally read my friend's poetry collection, I Hear Nirvana, Just Call Me by Key Etienne. And let's see if I can do this. Last but not least, I'm very excited to read Let Me Hear a Rhyme by Tiffany D. Jackson with lyrics by Malik Sharif. So here we are, people. This is it. This is the end of my summer TBR / my Reading Rush TBR. Thank you so much for joining me on part 2. We're a lot more efficient this time around, so I'm glad about that. And I will catch you guys in one of my future videos. I hope you guys have a great evening. Bye, guys.